Anyhow, I'm going to jump right into it right now, and I'm going to start going through some of these resources that we have here. So, first up on the list is Microsoft Build. This actually happened about 2 weeks ago. Microsoft Build is the very large conference that Microsoft puts on every year for all of their developers. A lot of useful and fun and helpful information comes out in this conference. Lots of great tutorials, lots of wonderful sessions. Microsoft does a good job of putting a number of these available online so that you can watch some of these sessions afterwards. Not all of them are related to data science, but this year, data science, artificial intelligence, they are hot topics. So there's a number of things in here. If you start looking through them, you can find a number on data science related topics and how you can do lots of stuff with data science and the Microsoft tools. Here, I'm going to shrink my face down just a little bit. I think I can. Oh, I'm moving that around. Let me try again. We get a little closer look over here. There I go. Hey. There, I shrunk myself down a bit. Alright, now you can see it just a little bit better. There I go. Anyhow, that is what Microsoft Build is. Number of useful videos and sessions that you could watch in there if you want to know a little bit more about that. Alright, on to the next one. So 2 weeks ago, Google also had their big conference, Google I/O 2019 conference. And again, everything there was not related to artificial intelligence and data science, but I scrolled through the list here and I found there are a number of talks and sessions that are related to artificial intelligence. You can see over here there's artificial intelligence for social good, there's deep learning to solve challenging problems. There's a number of things in there about data science and artificial intelligence going on at Google. So if you want to keep up with that, there is a pretty good resource for you. And I will probably post links to a number of these videos or links somewhere in the comments. So if you're trying to look for them, you can do that. Or you can see the screen here. You can probably just go out to your favorite search engine and search for what you're looking for. The next one on the list is, I maybe need a little help on this one because I don't know exactly what it is, but it sounds neat. Amazon has come out with this thing called AWS Deep Racer. And I would like some information and some help from other people that are maybe a little bit more experienced with this than I am. But what it looks like to me is Amazon has released this challenge, and it is for data science / developer people. And I'm a little unsure exactly if it's a virtual race or if it's actually a physical race. But I believe what it is you want to use reinforcement learning and train a robotic car. I believe it's the car you see on the screen there. You can train that car to drive through a path, and it is a race. I think there are 2 versions to this. There is an online virtual race, plus there is also the ability to buy this physical car that you can race. So I don't know if Amazon is planning to have virtual competitions for this and physical competitions, or just one or the other, but I thought it was an interesting thing to look into. So if you're interested in trying to learn a little bit more about reinforcement learning and maybe play whatever type of race this is, car racing, this is probably a fun thing to look into and play with. If you do that, or if you have been playing with this so far, I'd love to hear some of your thoughts. So that'd be great if you could just leave a comment somewhere on the blog or somewhere on this Facebook page, and that would be just great. The next resource that I've got is version control for data science. I don't know how long this resource has been available. dvc.org is the website, but it is an open source version control system for data science. If you don't know what a version control system is, it's an idea that comes from developers and software engineering where you save the history of the changes that you've made to your software. And in the data science space, it would be you can save the history and the changes that you have made to your machine learning and data science models. So that is what it is. I am excited about this one. I think it's really neat. I think it is something that the data science world has needed for a while. And so I'm excited to see it come out there. I think this is going to be an interesting project to watch moving forward. Next on the list, here's another one from Microsoft, but Microsoft released a bunch of developer learning paths for developers. Again, all of these are not highly related to data science, but here they have some on IoT news, down here, how to use the Windows AI platform, but it's just a number of tutorials and lessons and courses on how do you start using some of the products that Microsoft has. So the Microsoft Cloud has a ton of data science products available, and they have a lot of cool stuff going on. So if you're interested in that, that's one place you can jump in. The next one on the list is, you could probably find this very helpful if you're out looking for a data science job, or you're getting into data science because you want to get a job and you're curious what types of interview questions are asked and what do those interviews look like. Well, this resource I found from 365 Data Science is a PDF that goes through a number of the topics. If I can scroll down here and get to the table of contents right there, it'll show you a number of the topics that are discussed in here. What technical questions can you expect in an interview? What mathematics questions, statistics questions, what coding topics do you need to know? What do you need to know about machine learning? But it goes through here, and I'll just give you a little flavor of what it looks like. It provides sort of a description of what that topic is. Then it provides, here's a couple of very simple questions you might be asked, and here's maybe some more difficult questions. So this is how it is broken out. It gives you an overview of the topic, and then it goes into some questions, maybe some little harder questions, and then finally it comes to the hardest type of questions. But it's a great resource. I don't know how many pages it is. Let me see if I can tell. 48 pages. So there's a lot in there. It's got a lot of good stuff. If you're looking for a data science job or you're trying to get in the data science field, it's maybe a really good place to take a look and see what is in there.